Hey guys, it's Paradise and I am here with more Dragon Age 4 information. We've done rumour roundups in the past talking about all the leaks and rumours, but in the latest Gamescom livestream there was actually a new trailer about the next Dragon Age game from BioWare, and so I'm going to round up everything of interest, all the information, as well as some sneaky things that we've noticed from the trailer and the community have noticed from the trailer that might give us a little clue as to what will be in the next Dragon Age game. So if you like these kind of videos, if they help you out, if you really enjoy watching them, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, as well as clicking the like button down below and turning those notifications on so you know exactly when we upload the next video. Also, let me know down in the comments below what your favourite Dragon Age game is. I personally am a huge fan of Origins, so Origins takes my #1 spot. So the first thing they say in this new trailer is that since Dragon Age Inquisition, they have been working on new ways to bring Dragon Age to the next generation. So they've been putting a lot of focus on upgrading Dragon Age into this new iteration of hardware and consoles, so we could be looking at some really big graphical improvements, load time improvements, and everything that comes with that next generation leap. We also know that this is in very early production still, so this is a sneak peek into the production of the game, and so there isn't a ton of gameplay shown, but we do have a lot of concept art and some abilities and a little bit of gameplay to talk about. We also know that they have over 300 people in their offices, and we do get a little look around their office throughout this trailer as well, and it does look quite nice. So let's first jump into the concept art that we got to see, because they did share quite a lot of it. We can see different things like cities and landscapes. There's a particular one of an enemy with a very big axe, and we also have some extra concept art images of what look like characters in the world. Maybe they'll be companions, maybe they'll be NPCs, or maybe they're representations of what the player can create for their character. But we need to talk about the character images because there's a few interesting things in there. First up, we can definitely see a range of different races and what look to be classes as well. For instance, we can see a human-looking rogue as well as a human warrior. We also have what appears to be an elf mage. But interestingly, there's also a female Qunari rogue or dual-wielding warrior, which I think is very, very interesting, and it would also be quite cool if they were to bring back the dual-wielding warrior from Dragon Age Origins. But in this next image, which is a more silhouette-style image of different characters, there's one particular thing of interest here, and that is that one of the characters has what appears to be a gun rested on their shoulder. And this is very, very important because there aren't really any guns in the Dragon Age world. There are bows, and of course Varric does have his crossbow Bianca, which does have some explosive abilities, but there aren't actually any musket-style guns or blunderbusses or anything like that. The technology hasn't quite advanced to that stage yet. However, the Qunari are supposed to have the power to create things like gunpowder, and they do already have cannons in the universe and the lore of Dragon Age. So maybe there's been some sort of advancement in the technology of Dragon Age through the Qunari creating this sort of gun-style weapon. So we'll have to wait and see more on that, because that would be a very, very interesting change within the Dragon Age world if they were to introduce guns and firearms. Now for this next observation, I have to shout out Reddit user Mysteric, as he did spot that in this particular concept art image of a group of adventurers diving underwater, the front and foremost character does appear to be Isabella from Dragon Age 2, as her armor does very, very much line up with what Isabella's armor is in Dragon Age 2, so it might be possible that we're seeing a return of Isabella. So moving on to some other information shared within the trailer itself, we learn that from the creative director that the game will have frontier stories, mystery and detective stories. We also learn that you are the hero and you're going to be saving people. There's also new in-game environments that were shown. It appears to be a snowy kind of mountain, perhaps also a castle or a dwarven fortress of some kind. We also learn that in the next Dragon Age game, there is the opportunity to see new things and new places, while also being able to interact with the people who lived and grew up in those new areas. So we should be seeing some new landscapes and different places, which is quite exciting. We also are told that in this next story, we learn what happens when you don't have the power and the people in charge aren't willing to address the issues that are going on within the world. So it looks like there's going to be a sort of power struggle. Maybe we're also going to be seeing some kind of a revolution or something like that if we are a character without power and the people in charge aren't addressing the issues. So there is a little bit of story information there, which does make you think. Also, the next game is going to have a big focus on the people around you and the friends and family that you make along the way. It's going to have a close relationship system with the game characters, and they are aiming for characters that you either love or hate, kind of like Solus, where a lot of people really like him and a lot of people really hate him. So there's definitely going to be a big companion focus, which I think is quite a core thing throughout the Dragon Age games. So I'm excited to see they are putting a big focus on that as well. There's also going to be decision making that will affect the world, and will also impact whether or not party members live or die. So there will be impactful decision making that could end up killing your favourite companion if you're not too careful. We also got to see throughout that they are using motion capture, and there are some pretty impressive looking animations in the works. It does look very early stages, but I'm really happy to see that sort of level of quality coming to the next Dragon Age game. We also got to see a little bit from the voice actors, which is always great. I have massive respect for the voice actors. And we did finally get to see a bit of an in-game ability that looked like a sort of floating shield wall of some kind. To me, it looked a bit like a mixture of the ability from Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a warrior specialization, the champion. It looked like a mix and match of Line in the Sand and Walking Fortress, which were two sort of tank-focused abilities within Dragon Age Inquisition. So I'm very excited to learn more about the abilities and the magic. Personally, I was a huge blood magic fan in Dragon Age 1 and 2, so I would really like to see a comeback for blood magic. I understand that there is conflict with the lore if you're running around as a blood mage when they're obviously extremely frowned upon, but I just really enjoyed the whole idea of being able to use blood and damaging yourself to hurt your enemies, and all the cool abilities that came along with it, and the trade-offs that you have to do in order to acquire that magical power with the demon in Dragon Age Origins. So I'm hoping for a return in blood magic, but let me know down in the comments below if you think adding blood magic in will be a good idea, or if you like that they took it away because it conflicts with the lore of the game. But that's basically everything from the next Dragon Age game trailer that we got to see at the Gamescom livestream. If this video helped you guys out or you enjoyed it, make sure you're subscribed, drop a like down below. I hope you're all having a great day, everyone. Make sure you're staying safe out there. And of course, I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there. If you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with, it's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.